So you want to create games like this whack game and this Flappy Bird game, but you don't know how to create games like this. Even though they're pretty simple, you don't have any coding experience, or you're a very beginner coder, and this kind of stuff kind of intimidates you. Well, guess what? With the development of AI, you can create games without any coding experience at all. All you have to do is put in a request in Gemini or in Claude, and it'll create a game for you and code for you right on the spot. So, today, let me show you guys how to create games like this, even if you don't have any coding experience at all. So, let's start by looking at our bot slash models that we have here on Gemini. I created another video on how to create games on Claude. I'll link that video below in the description. Today, we're going to be using Gemini. Gemini has a bunch of different models that you can use. I like to use 2.5 Pro, but since I'm on the free plan, I recently hit the limit to my 2.5 Pro chats. So I'm going to be using 2.5 Flash or 2.0. I think I'm going to be using 2.5 Flash because I think that reasoning models do better when coding, especially with coding because you need to really think through your steps, and reasoning bots do just that. But if you don't have access to either of these, just use 2.0 Flash. It'll help you just as well as the other ones. So come up with your game concept or a game idea and put in a little prompt in Gemini asking for your game to be created. If you want to create games with Gemini, click Canvas. Canvas helps you to create Google Docs and code. If you do not uh, enable the Canvas button, then you will not be able to create games on Gemini. So I'm just going to go with a simple Flappy Bird game like I showed you guys earlier. I'm just going to go in with a very simple prompt, not much to it. Go ahead, put in your little question or prompt or request, and as you can see with the reasoning, you can press show thinking and it'll show you what is going through AI's quote quote mind. AI doesn't have a mind, but these are kind of this, it leads you through the steps of how it's going to create this game. Once it's done, you can go over to the code, look at it. One of the cool things with Gemini is that you can directly edit the code in the coding window. It creates these games with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You can specifically ask for different coding languages such as Python. I like how the games turn out with HTML and CSS and JavaScript, but you can change the coding language. So if you're not a coder and you have no idea what this means, go over to the preview section and you'll be able to see what your game would look like if you actually coded this in real life. So as you can see, this is a very simple Flappy Bird game. It kind of froze here a little bit, but as you can see, there's only like a tiny yellow ball and a few pipes. The pipes are kind of close together. I'm not sure if I really like that. I feel like there could be a little bit more nicer graphics. So if you don't want to go over to the code and directly edit it, or if you don't have no coding experience, then just go to preview, look at the stuff that you don't like, and ask Gemini to fix it for you. Gemini will automatically fix the code to change it to how you want or debug it, and it'll come out just the way you want. Once you add in your request, you can go over to the add files, press image, and you'll be able to upload your image if you're uploading one. I uploaded a simple image of what Flappy Bird really looks like. As you can see right here, there's little birds, the score. Obviously, Gemini probably won't be able to get as good a result as this. This takes a lot more coding, but I hope for a little similar, maybe representation of these graphics. So as you can see, the bird still doesn't look like a bird. Um, I was hoping for a little bit more like a bird. Um, and it didn't really change the background much. So one of the things with coding and also AI is that there's a lot of obstacles and there's a lot of bug issues, a lot of things that it just doesn't really turn out right. And it's as a job for a coder, it's really making sure you get your code right and also using your problem solving skills to solve the problems that your code creates. So, same thing with AI. AI, unfortunately, isn't that advanced in debugging. It's getting there, but there's still a lot of room for improvement, as you can see here. Another Flappy Bird game that I created, if you don't know already, I love Flappy Bird games. This is another one that I created. As you can see, this one goes a little bit faster, and the bird looks a little bit more like a bird. It maybe looks more like a duck, and the background looks better too, with a little, not as dark background, not as dark blue, and maybe like the little grass and the little maybe buildings. I don't know what it is, but so this is proof. Don't give up on your games. If you're having a little bit trouble, just continue prompting, continue trying to fix it, and you will get there. Anyways, this is a little snippet of what Gemini can do. Gemini can do a lot of different things. I hope you will go to Gemini and create your own games, have fun with it. Hopefully this video helped you. Give me a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.